So this is a grapefruit. This is one end, there's the other. You're gonna cut both of them off and make sure that you have parent supervision first before you do this. Don't want you getting in trouble. So cut off both sides. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna flip it and you're gonna cut one side off. So once you cut the first one off, then you're gonna kind of see the line. And there's like a white line. You're just gonna kind of follow it, making sure that you're not gonna cut off too much grapefruit. And you will get better as you keep going. And at the end, it should look somewhat like a ball. So it took me a long time for me to be able to do this. And at the end, if you can see what I kind of do, I kind of like curve my knife into the bottom. And you will see that there is white stuff, and we will deal with that later. And if you get a lot of grapefruit on a slice, then what I do later is I just lick or cut the grapefruit off of the slice. Now this is the ball that you should have, and now you're gonna have these white things. If there are any big white things, then you can cut them off with your big knife. And I forgot to mention that you are going to need 2 knives. You're also gonna need a little one, and then you're gonna cut off all the little white spots. And sometimes you might have to pull it off. And try to get as least of it as you can. If there's a little white, it's fine. But if there's a lot, then yikes. After you throw the peels away, you are going to see here that you are going to cut. If there's these little edges, you're going to cut like right next to one. Then you're going to tear it apart. Now this part is probably the trickiest part. As you see, you're going to have 2 halves now. So what you're going to do is so this doesn't always apply for the first time, but you're going to have to, sometimes you might have to like, so you see that there's skin right there. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna stick your knife in between the skin and that piece of grapefruit. And then you're just gonna pull it outwards. And then you're gonna see that there's this little thing of peel. Then you're gonna take your knife, kind of jab it in, then you're kind of gonna cut it and squeeze the slice of grapefruit out. And after a while, you should get the hang of this. Keep on practicing, and it's best to have the sharp part of the knife facing outward because it's easier to cut the skin. And now, once you're done, you should get this big peels, but you're just gonna push the skin back, and you're just gonna cut these little slices and then put them to the side. And you're gonna get a hang of this. So I'm just gonna speed this part along, so just keep on practicing.